Hi, welcome to IBC 2017. I'm Joe O'Halloran, Editor-in-Chief of Rapid TV News, and I'm here with Ajey and Anand, CEO of Norigin Media. Welcome again, Ajey, to our...
Always good to see you, Joe.
Now, it's a busy year as ever, in fact, busier than ever. Is this reflecting the broad online video market?
The video market has changed for the last 10 years, and every year, yes, it makes us busier, it makes us think about what we've done well and what we haven't in the last so many years. When we are coming into 2017, we're thinking that we're doing the same things, but we're using the quality, the experience, the work that we've done in the last decade. The fragmentation has reduced, which makes us concentrate on things that's more important and to learn how to make a business out of it rather than figure out how to be more innovative without a business.
Great thing you say about making a business, because there's all this technology. What strikes me about this year's show, that it's about business and it's about experience. Are they the big things you're seeing?
We've been hosting TV and video since 2004. Then that was a word that was pretty much invented and people needed to be told what streaming over the internet was. The experience that Norigin have had is that experience. We've streamed over GPRS, and today we stream HD and UHD content, where we know that a business case can't be made on all of these aspects. When people ask us about 4K, we say that we use the cloud. It becomes too expensive to put content on there and to bring it back out. That needs to be worked on an on-prem solution. So we need to think about what works from a commercial point of view, from a sustainability point of view. Of course, quality is really important, and that's what we're looking at in 2017. People know what they're doing, but how well do they do it, and how do they use the knowledge and know-how that they've earned is the main key ingredient, I would think, to success.
And is this what we're going to be seeing here at IBC on the Norigin booth? Just reflecting that as the expectations from the users about multi-screen and a high-quality experience?
I think that's the whole thing. We're looking at not just the quality, which of course has been a key driver for the company and its success over the years. What I think will drive us is how we're expanding our segments. We work mainly with pay TV operators. They're giants, they work with extremely premium services, they're distributors, so they work with a lot of content providers as well. We're now working with broadcasters. We're working with tier 2 and tier 3 companies who have the guts to come out into the OTT and streaming markets, and we're trying to allow ourselves to give different segments, different products and products to reach out to the industry.
Now, if we're here, we could throw a stone and hit someone who says they can do OTT and delivery. What makes you guys stand out?
We're from Scandinavia. I think everyone in this hall have an experience to bring forth to the industry. I think the way we plan our products, the way we understand the industry and how it's evolved over the years, we can distinguish between a need that's too custom and niche that may not make a product out of itself. Norigin is a products company, so anything that we do needs to be used again. So we go to the absolute low, the lowest common denominator of any product that needs to be developed. We don't think that we know better than our customers. In 2017, we've started working with some broadcasters, which has given us an understanding of the level of quality that the one who laughs last is a broadcaster, is what I've always said. And I think that they're back in the market. They're competing with the few OTT services that have become popular. They own the content and they know it. I think that is going to make the game change in this coming year.
Absolutely, with direct-to-consumer, the empire strikes back.
Yes, and we've seen Netflix and they've done a fantastic job. I think they've only paved the way to a competitive consumer product, which now the broadcasters, the majors will and are coming out with over and over again with a big bang. Direct-to-consumer is something that they've always had, and I think that they will continue to have it and they will grow on it. You're looking at HBO Nordics, who has done a fantastic job, where pretty much the whole population have a subscription or an access to it. You're looking at Disney and Discovery making their joint ventures with local broadcasters and commercial broadcast companies, which allow us to understand the kind of investments that they're putting into this. And they're thinking global. They have the market already, and you can imagine that they're going to reach out to the consumer where they already understand the consumer, and they're going to give them what they need.
What have the customers been saying to you that's been different from past years? Are they raising expectation bars?
Oh my God, they are. It's day 4 of IBC, and I've had quite a few meetings where the customer expects us to know as much as they do. The customer expects us to take as much a risk as they do. For a company like Norigin Media, we just do technology, but our customers rely on us to choose the right technology, to say the right things, and to not make costly mistakes, which they pay the price. And it makes sense because we charge our customers a price as well. So, and it's only fair that our customers say, Norigin Media, you need to take the risk. You need to convince us that what you're doing is medium or long-term friendly. And I think that's what we are facing as a challenge more than anything else, and I'm very, very glad to put that on to my company to make sure that they provide a long and reasonable way of working for our customers.
And that's joining in the risk-reward conversation rather than just technology.
Yes, and we're thinking, how does Norigin do more than just provide what technology? We want to have a say. Our staff are completely equipped with the knowledge with coming to experiences and industry exhibitions such as this. I think when we look at what's going on, do we jump into the new things that are being announced, or do we do the things that we've been doing extremely well, and do we cater to the market and their needs as it is today?
Just a final question, you're based in Norway. What is it about like Norwegians and this space?
Scandinavia is not only about TV, it's about pretty much everything. Design is the core of a lot of things that comes from Scandinavia, whether it be furniture or it's TV and digital services. As far as our TV tech industry goes, I think Norway and Sweden have stood out, not just because of what the products that we have, it's the consumer market that we have. It's extremely conducive to the environment of watching television and the digitalization of the same. The buying power of consumers is rather high. They have really good the networks, the devices to watch such content. They have at least 2 or 3 subscriptions, which are not cheap today. The consumer competition market is quite high as well, which means that everyone knows exactly what they want, and the market understands English, which means that we watch content which is international, which makes Scandinavia a fantastic entry market into Europe. We know that large companies use Norway for a testing ground for the whole of the European area, which I think is a fantastic place for us to be.
So this time next year, how far will you push the bar?
I think, realistically speaking, Norigin has always gone in the direction of the pay TV operators because of the size of the company, because of the quality of our work, and what our history has been. One of my key goals for this year is to say that we work with every company that works with OTT and streaming video content. We want to be able to say that we have a product that suits pretty much the entire market. We've got the TV apps, which allows us to do both. For the first time, we're doing bespoke design, and we're making custom development services available for our broadcasting customers, which has given us a huge number of contracts. On Cloud Encoder, companies who don't want to spend a lot of money, we're saying that we can give you a channel as low as $100 per month. Of course, you don't get the exact quality that you'd want. You get for what you pay, but then again, we're at least providing the market with products which they can use to go into the big bad world of television.
Well, we look forward to looking at this big bad world over the next 12 coming years.
Cheers.
Ajey, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.